And also, I wanted to ask you, I don't know if it's my cousin John, when he does voice jobs, he goes to the studio. He has a home studio set up, but the majority of his jobs are in studios outside of his home. But for me, and
Yes.
for I think a lot of other people, I do so far. I've done all my work from here.
Yes.
So is that very different? Do people work mostly from home, or are they still going out to studios all the time?
Yeah. So with the online casting world, of course, most of the jobs are done at home
Right.
because the people that use online casting, like the clients that use online casting, use it also because many of those guys are not like recording studios or advertising agencies. They're just like the marketing executives of some company, and they just want the audio. They probably haven't even thought about the fact, well, do I need to hire a studio?
Yeah.
Probably they don't even think about it because they maybe hardly have ever booked a talent before.
Right.
So, but if you would talk to recording studios, they work for clients where the clients want to go to the recording studio, have their sip of espresso, sitting there, listening to the talent while the talent is recording in the booth.
Right.
This is, and we will talk about it hopefully later. Hopefully, what Algo Call can also help to
Yeah.
make a change. Like, because in our days, we have the internet, we
Yeah.
have voice over IP in a super high quality. There is no need any longer for the client to book a studio,
Hmm.
go to the studio, listen to the talent. No, he can just open his laptop
Right.
and here's the voice talent in his booth recording in real time, and he can remote direct or remote record if he wants
Right.
to. And it works like that. It works like magic, and it's really, really cool. But the US guys are way ahead
Okay.
of Europe. They have embraced this new technology so much more. It's still way to go because I think it will be the game changer over the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Uh, much will change.
Right.
And but you are already doing a great job over there in the US because I think you embrace the technology already much better than in Europe.
Yeah, and I think it becomes much more accessible for a voice talent to, it's just the cost over, even over the last few years, has dropped dramatically of setting up a professional sounding studio. So I think that'll,
Yes, of course. Well, when you look back like 20 years ago, it was simply impossible
yeah,
to own recording studio when we still had like the analog world.
right.
Then came the digital world. It was still like, what do you need? You need some kind of a voice booth,
Hmm.
which is probably the most expensive part of it
Yeah,
because a voice booth is, we're talking a few grand.
right.
I need a good microphone, but we have companies out there like AKG or SC Electronics who do marvelous microphones in the range of like 400, 500 US dollar, sometimes even less. And
Right.
these are good microphones.
Right.
Not everybody needs a U87.
Right. Yeah.
Well, it sounds wonderful. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, but not everybody needs that. Not every
Yeah.
client would like appreciate that.
Right.
So and then you need a computer,
Hmm.
and everybody has a computer already.
Right.
So of course many talents have their own studios, and I think if you're starting the voiceover business now, it's a no-brainer. You will want your own home studio,
Right.
and for I think something like for $5,000, probably a little bit less than that, you can have a wonderful studio.